welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Stella and I am a virtual assistant for administrative, customer and real estate support. I've been a VA for 3 years now, providing virtual assistant services to international clients. Temas Digital Hub is a YouTube channel dedicated to producing tech content for aspiring VAs and for those that are trying to transition from an on-site job to remote job. So we provide technical support skills and trainings on our YouTube channel, inspiring people to move from working on site to working remotely. So today we are going to dive into the Google Workspace and also discuss how to create a Gmail account and also how to navigate the Google Docs. So, without further ado, let's dive in. Hi everyone. So to get access to a Google account, you need to create an account. To create an account, you go to your Chrome browser and search for let's open our Chrome. Okay, when you go to your Chrome browser, you can type in Google account.google.com. And it's going to prompt you to creating an account. Because I already have a Google account, it took me to my account directly. If you don't have a Google account, you'll be required to create one. And to do that, let's add an account. You can see they're saying I should sign in or create an account. So when you create an account, you can create for a personal use, for a child, or for business. Let's say we are creating for a personal use. It's asking me to add my first name, my last name. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, creating an account for first timers, for those persons that are not familiar with creating accounts with Google. So let's say my name is Stella. I want to create a new Google account. My name is Stella. And this is writing your surname, Stella. So it's going to ask me my date of birth, the month, the gender. So let's say I was born in April 29th, 1992, and I'm a female. The next step is to choose which of these, or you can create your own Gmail address. So when you click on create your own Gmail address, it's going to prompt you into having a customized Gmail address. But when you use Stella OCK 532, this is the one Google has provided for you. So you can either choose this, or even create a personal or a customized Gmail account. So let's say I want to create a customized Gmail account. I can say Stella OCK 123 then at gmail.com. So next is to create a password. So I'm just going to type a password. Confirm your password. And next. So it's saying I should choose a stronger password. So let's say I will choose another password. It's pretty straightforward. So this is how to, so you can add a recovery email address. This just helps you to recover your email when you have maybe when your email is threatening, when someone is trying to access your email. Google sends out a warning or a notification to the recovery email. So I usually advise people to add a recovery email to whatever new account they are creating with Google. It's very important. It's going to help Google send you notification when they notice any threat to your new account. So I'm going to add one of my emails here as a recovery email. You can also skip it as well if you don't want to create that. So this is the new email. So next, so you have to just agree to Google's terms and privacy policy. Their privacy and terms, just agree. So here we go. So this is our new account. So on our side you can see your home, the personal info, that's your details. You can see the data and privacy setting, the security, people and sharing, payment and subscription. So let's go to the side. This 9 dots has Google Apps on it. When you click on it, you can see your accounts: Google Search, Map, YouTube, Gemini, News, Gmail, the Meet, the Chat, Contacts, Google Drive, Calendar, Play, Translate, Photo. So if you want to see all of Google's app, you can click on More from Google. So when you click on More from Google, it's going to open up all Google products. These are Google products. You can go through them and see the ones that are peculiar to your needs. On Google Drive, let's say we want to access our Google Drive. Google Drive is like the Google storage. So whatever you're doing on your doc, your sheets, on your forms or your slide, usually save on your Google. So Google is a cloud storage where your documents are saved. So to access the doc, the sheet and the slide for your work as a VA, you can click on the news. When you go to the new, you see your doc, your sheet, your slides, your form, and when you navigate to the more option, you can see Google Drawing, Google My Map, Google Sites, Google App Script. So you can access your Google Doc from here. So another way to access Google Docs is to go to your Google account, which is this place, and then navigate down and you will see your doc, you will see your sheets, you will see your slide, and then your forms, because these are the basic tools that we use as virtual assistants. Now let's go back to the untitled document. I usually just click on it and rename my document. So let's say I want to rename this to my first Google document. My first Google document. It's important you rename your documents. Now up here you see a star icon, or you see a move icon, and also this is the status of your document, whether it's saved or it's online or offline. Now when you start this document, it's going to appear on your Google Drive as a start document. This means that you have quicker access to go to the file or the folder or the document. You understand? So instead of you going to search for this document on Google Drive, you have star. So let's go to our Google Drive. I want to show you something. This Google Drive, you can see starred. So when you start this document here, this is my first Google document. When you start the document, when you click on this sign, it automatically saves on your start document or your start item. That means you really don't want to come and start searching for my first Google documents here. You can easily navigate to the start item and then you have access, a quicker access to it. Also, when you move this document, you can move it to any location or any place on your drive. You can move it to your computer, you can move it to shared with me, you can even create a new folder inside your drive. So let's say we want to create a folder in our drive so that we can move our first document to the folder. What you do is you click on the new, and then you click on new folder. When you click on new folder, you can tag this as my file. You create. So this is a folder that you have created in your Google Drive. Now you can organize this folder by giving it a color coding. Color coding this folder is currently on black, so we can color code it to red. So now your folder is having this red color here. So if we want this our first document to be arranged, like this is just helping us stay organized as virtual assistant. If you want this our first document to be arranged, when you go back here, you can now move the document to my file. So when you move it to my file, it helps your Google Drive to be organized. Now you can see that the document that we had here earlier on has been moved to my file. So when I click on it, the first thing I see here is my first Google document. So this is one of the things you're going to be doing for your clients as a VA. You help them organize their Google Drive. So organizing your Google Drive just helps you stay organized. It helps your documents to be organized. It helps you manage whatever documents you are working on, so you don't have documents flying around in your Google Drive. So when you create folders for your folders or files for your Google Drive, it helps you stay organized. Now let's go back to the main reason for this video. Now this is our first Google document. When you navigate to the left hand side, you will see the file, the edit, the view, the insert, format, tools, extension, and help. Then when we go to the side, you can see our account here, the share button, the presentation button or joining a call, the commenting button, and also the last time. This just shows you the last time you worked on this document. You can also see your edit mode here. So for edit mode, you have the suggestion and also you have the viewing icon here. So let's go back to this side. You have the file. First of all, you have the doc home, and then you have the file. When you click on the file, you see the new. This helps you to create or add another document. Okay, so this is just creating a newer document. So this is how you navigate to opening another slide or opening another canvas for your documents, or opening another canvas for your document. Now this is open. This is make a copy. For example, if we had written something here and this file is not yours, it's coming from someone else, and the person says make a copy of this document so you can have your personal copy saved on your Google Drive. This is actually where you can click to make a copy and then rename the documents to your name. Now the share button is talking about sharing the files to other people or publishing it to the web. Now the email icon is showing that you can send out this particular document to people. You can send it through an email, sending it out there. Like you can add people's email to the document and then send it as a file. Now you can download the same document. You can download it as a Word, you can download it as PDF file, or you can download it as web page. In fact, you can choose different options that you want here for downloading. You can also download it as a publication. Now this icon rename here is for you to rename this document. Let's say I no longer want the document to be my first Google document. This is where you can rename it. Now this is for the move. You can navigate it and move it around in your Google Drive. Okay, another option we have here is to move to trash or detail about the document. The language is usually the language you want to. So let's say we want Africana or any other language that we are familiar with. You can change your Google Docs language here. So it's help other people from other languages to read whatever you have written or read your documents. Now this is the page setup. When you click on the page setup, you can see that currently we are on a whole document. Okay, now it's the orientation of this document is still on portrait. If you want it to be on landscape, you can change it here. The paper we have here is later. You can as well change it here. So let's say you want it to be like A4 paper. You can click on this and it changes. The color currently is on white. You can decide to change the color of the paper here. Now we have the margin at the top says 1 inch, the bottom 1 inch, left and right margin says 1 inch. You can as well change it to 0.5 depending on your preference. So we'll just leave it at the default setting. Okay, now we are done with the file. Let's go to the edit icon. The edit here shows that you can undo, redo, copy, paste, cut items, and even select all items. You can also click on find and replace. And let's say we have a lot of letters here, a lot of sentences here, and then we want to change a particular sentence. Let's say we write something that this is, and then we want to change it to this was. You can use the find and replace button to click and then change it. Okay, let's look for, to give you a clearer picture of what we want to do, we can just go and copy a file here on Wiki. So let's browse something on the internet and then copy it and take it to our Google Drive. So let's say, what is Google Workspace? Okay, let's say we want to copy this right now, just for reference purpose. We are taking this part, copy, and then we take it to our Google Doc. The text color should be black, and then we paste it here. So this is what we have here. The reason why these are in different colors is because it's gotten from Wikipedia. So the links to where you can read more about this productivity or cloud computing are listed here. So even the Google Doc, the contacts, or what have you. So let's say we want to find and replace, and you can click on edit and go to find and replace. Find, and you can see that we have highlighted and replace it with this other hand. Replace all. So see the magic. Everywhere we had the AND has been changed to the AND, this particular AND. So you see that find and replace just help. If you have a lot of things written down, find and replace helps you to find a particular word and replace it with another word. So it helps you a lot. Now that is for that. And when you go to the view icon, you can see how to view. You can edit directly from the document. You can edit by suggesting. So by suggesting means that you are editing, your editing becomes suggestion. So let's say this document does not belong to you, but you are working or collaborating with team members. It helps you to drop your own suggestion on the document. So the owner of the document has an idea of what you are suggesting or the comment you're making on the document. So this is the viewing option, just helps you to view the document or print the document. Now let's go to the insert. Here you can insert image, you can insert table. Let's say we want to insert image from our computer. So insert, you go to image. You can download from the web, you can download from your drive, you can get it from a photo, from your camera, and also from or by a URL. So let's say we want to get an image from our computer. When you click on this, it just takes you to your document or your download on your computer. So you can choose any of your image here to add. Okay, let's say I want to add my logo to this, so I can click on my logo and then add it here. So this is how to insert an image to your document. So if you want to insert tables, you can bring this down depending on how many columns and how many rows you want. You can insert table. Let's say you are looking at 3 by 3. So when you click on it, you insert table to your document. So this is the insert table option. Now you can draw, you can insert charts. We have bar chart, column chart, line chart, pie chart. Okay, or even you can get a chart from your Google Sheets. Now if you want to insert horizontal line, you can as well insert it here. So let's insert a horizontal line. So you can insert horizontal line. See, our line does appear. Now you can insert an emoji, a smart chip, drop down, footnote, and what have you. You can just explore these options that you have here. Then you can use special characters. You can use equations, or you can as well insert link. Let's say you want to there's a link you want to insert here. When you click on insert link, it's going to ask you to impute the text you want and then impute the link as well. So when you do that, you apply. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. Now let's go to the format option. On our format option, you can bold. Now let's say we want to bold all these items here. On our format option, when you click on bold text or big text, you can bold everything here. You can see that they are currently on bold. You can italic, you can underline them. Then the text color can change as well. Let's say you want everything here to be changed to black, you can change everything here to black. Okay, now let's remove the underline, remove it from italic, and remove it from the bold. So you can see that we have successfully formatted this sentence here. Now another thing is the paragraph styles. There's border, there's normal text, title, subtitle. Now for example, if I want this Google Workspace to be the title, I can highlight it and then go to my format and say this is a title. So when you click on apply title, it's going to bold everything here. Okay, so let's take it back to the normal text. So the normal text just takes it back to what the initial formatting, or how we took it from the web. Now you can as well line spacing. You can write on a single or 1.15 or 1.5 double spacing or what have you. Currently is on 1.5. You want to take it to a single spacing. When you click it, it changes. When you take it to the double, you can see how double looks like. Okay, so that is for the line and paragraph spacing. You can add bullet points and numbering. You can add header and footer. You can page number this. Like if you have different documents, you can add a page number. You can also switch it to pageless format. Okay, now for the tools, you can spell your check your grammar and spelling. There's also word count to count the number of words you have on your document. Now the e-signature is on premium, so when you subscribe to a higher package of Google package, you can impute your e-signature. Then The most amazing part of this is the voice typing. Now let's say you are very busy and you want to write down a lot of things that you have on your head on a Google Doc. You can use the voice typing. Now when you click on the voice typing, it's going to bring out the microphone icon here that allows you to speak to it. When you speak to it, it's just going to write down everything that you're saying. So let's say we want to use it now. Now I will click on it and then I'll speak to the microphone, and you see it's going to just write out whatever I'm saying in real time. Now let's click on click to speak. Hello, my name is Stella. I am a virtual assistant. I am here to streamline your business. So you see, then you can stop. You see, it helps you to write down whatever you are saying. So this is very amazing. It's an amazing addition from Google, and it's great. You can try it out. So for the extension, it gives you options to add some add-ons, some add-ons that you are going to be using. So let's say we open it. You can add Canva, you can add Salesforce, Zendex. So this is a Google Workspace marketplace. So where you can choose whatever apps you want to use here to add to your Google Drive, to your Google document. Now on the side, you have the share button. If you want to share this document to another person, or you want to share it with a friend, a colleague, or your client, currently is on private to you. That means you are the only one that have access to this document. And let's say we want to share it to our clients. When you click on the share icon, it takes you to this page. So you are the owner of the original owner of this. So now it's currently saying that you are the owner. Now you need to grant people access for them to be able to view or make comments on your document. Now it's restricted, so we can click on this and click on anyone with the link. So anyone with the link can do what? Now you have three options. It's either you are a viewer, a commenter, or an editor. Now it's always advisable to give people viewer options. Viewer options in the sense that they have these options to view your document, and you are not giving them an autonomy, or you're not giving them all the rights to make changes to your document. Okay, so if you give them commenter access, it means that they can comment on that document but not make real enough change. So they can just drop their comments for you as the owner. So when you view your documents, you have an idea of what the person wants you to do to the document. Let's say you are working with a team and you are asked to share your documents for them to make comments. So you can give them commenters access. Now if you are working with a team and then all of you are collaborating on one document, and they say we want this document to be on, we want to have an editor access, you can also give them editor's access. So editor means that this person can change a lot of things. You can change the title, you can delete a lot of things from your Google document. But when you give them the viewer access, they are just meant to view your document, and that's it. So you copy the link and you share it by email, or add it to a calendar event, or add it to a group and all of that. Or better still, copy the link and share it directly to the person. So when you're done, you can click done. Okay, so this allows you to join a call. Then this one allows you to show all comments. Okay, so you can as well do your editing, your suggesting, and your viewing icon. On top of this document, we have other options. We have the undo, we have the redo, you have the option to print your document, you have the option to grammar check or check your spellings. So basically we have touched everything that we have here. These are just some shortcuts. Okay, so this is the font. Usually I like writing or typing on Arial, But if you want to change your font, you can choose any of the fonts you want here. We have a lot of fonts here that you can choose from. Okay, now this one is the font size. You can decide to choose a higher font size. Let's say you want all this to be on a higher font. You can easily adjust it here, or then decrease the font size from this end. Now you can bold it from here, you can italic it, you can underline, you can change the text color. It's currently on black. If you want it to be on red, you can change it. Okay, now let's take it back to black. You can also change the highlights of it or highlight the colors. Okay, now let's highlight it to red. You can see that our text has been highlighted to red, but we'll just take it back to white. You can also add or insert link to your document. You can add comments, you can add or insert images. Now this allows you to align the document. Okay, currently it's aligned to your left. If you want it to align to the center, you click on this and it takes it to the center. If you want it to align to the left, you click on it. To the right, you click on it and it takes you to the right. If you want it to just justify the word, you click on this and it just justifies your sentence. Now this one is on lines and paragraph spacing, which we have checked earlier. This is for checklist. Okay, so you can see I click on it and a checkbox came here, so I can check this. Okay, sorry about that. Uncheck. So we're removing it from our checklist. You can add bullet points to this. So you just click on the bullet point menu and choose anyone that you feel you need to work with. Okay, you can also number your menu. So when you number it, let's say we want to use this, you can number using you can, so you just choose whatever you feel that works for you. You can also use alphabet as well. Okay, so this is to decrease the index or increase the index. So this is all you need to know about Google Workspace. Remember, everything that you're working usually saves on the cloud, so it helps you to check. Like this is saying that this document is not ready for offline use, meaning these documents have already been saved on our Google Drive. So when we leave this space, or maybe you have a power outage, it means that you won't be able to lose your document. Okay, it's already saved, so you're working and saving in real time. So this is all about Google Documents or Google Docs. You can explore this and see how it's going to work for you. Thank you for watching this Google Documents video. If you like what we have done so far, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, make comments, and click the notification bell so that whenever we upload a new video, you'll be the first to get notified. Thank you so much for joining us, and bye for now.